All right, all right. I'm back again here on this live stream. I'm getting quite comfortable in this chair. My name's Viola DeRola. Up next here is Queen's Court out of Buffalo, New York. Hashtag QCRG. Let's roll Buffalo. Wearing number 090 is Beidou. 212 KT Glitter Sparkles. Number 31 Butter Tart, like butt hurt tart. I love it. 333 Sour Mom. 410 Mini Mean. Number 55 is Gildo. 857 Alex Slammer the Great. Number 992 Kylo Ren. Being bench coached by Bobcat and Necro Matrix.
And on the other side, we have Our Ladies of Pain. And it's Royal City Roller Girls from Guelph. So we have 1031 Violet Bladair, 125 Olivia Weil, 1938 She-Biscuit.
Like Seabiscuit, the horse, right?
1982 Lil Ars Nanny, 2019 Kirby, 224 Catastrophe, 33 Glitter and Gore, 369 Carpe Decem.
Right, like Carpe Diem, right?
Carpe Decem.
Seize the day.
Carpe Decem. 42 Mazel Tov Cocktail, 53 Helices, 7668 Snot Rocket. Oh, I love that one. 77 Saleya. And on the bench today, we've got Flying Frenchie and Ronnie Rivet.
I think about Snot Rocket Science. I think they are a phenomenal skater for one of those really great up there WIFTA teams. Anyway, here we are at Ted Reeves Arena in the wonderful Toronto beaches. Thank you to Hogtown Roller Derby for the opportunity to skate in this amazing fresh skater tournament. Thank you to our skating and non-skating officials for showing up and keeping us all safe and legal.
So I wanted to let you guys know, those of you who are watching at home on your computer, when you're watching you can move the mouse to the top right of the player window and click on the round white eye symbol. And when it appears to access the links to rosters and schedule info.
Excellent. Also, if you're out there on the social medias, be sure to hashtag FNF Derby 2018. That's our official hashtag here for the Fresh and the Furious. Thanks to Hogtown Roller Derby.
And if you happen to be a little bit late joining a game, or if you need a beverage break or a beer break, no problem. Just use the DVR slider at the bottom of the player to wind back the start on PC browsers, or up to an hour on iOS or Android phones.
But these are going to be archived, right? An hour
Absolutely.
After the game, I can go home and watch these games and listen to myself talking.
I get to watch them all over again.
That's all right, because like I said, this tournament is fresh for everyone. A lot of us are not experienced announcers, not experienced skating and non-skating officials. It's important that everyone gets an opportunity to learn this game. That's why this tournament is so fantastic. We're not coming into our first games with our home leagues and not having any idea what's going on. We're all learning together, and that's what makes this such a fantastic event.
It can be quite chaotic out there when it's your first time. It's I give all these people kudos for coming out and doing this, because it's scary. I remembered my first fresh, and it was my first and only fresh. it was quite challenging, that's for sure. I want to see some tweeting from people. Hashtag FNF Derby 2018. I'm going to pull up Twitter here on my phone and let's see some tweets. And if they're good tweets, I'll go ahead and check them out and announce them here on the microphone.
Oh, well, that's pretty awesome, because I'm not a Twitter person, so I'm really glad you're the first time I've had a stream announcing partner that is doing that.
Well, don't congratulate me yet. Just hang on. I'll see if I can find it first.
That's all right. I'm hoping Derby Apex is out there, maybe watching this and giving some teams a shout out. Yeah, a pretty great day here as Queen's Court and Our Lady of Pain take the track. Trying to look for my skating officials.
All right, we have Apex here the Derby at Apex, watching the FNM Derby 2018, streaming in a coffee shop, waiting for car service. Glad to have you come by and watch us. Hopefully you've got your car fixed. So these games, I don't know if you've been paying attention. I know back and forth is difficult to watch, but some of them are just fantastic. They're really close.
I've seen 2 here on the Ted Reeves track that came down to a 3-point differential. Maybe 3, I don't know, I can't even keep track. So many close games. I love a close matchup.
Oh.
It's hard when we've got fresh teams because we don't know who's coming in on your roster from a hockey background or a ringette background or anything like that, where some skaters come in and already know how to skate. So you never know who you're getting from your fresh skaters.
It's just exciting. There's been a couple where it's just been at the very last jam dictating who's going to get out lead jammer will dictate who's going to win the game. It's been that close.
Yeah, and a lot of these bench coaches are newer to coaching, even though they might be more experienced skaters. That time management is such an important thing here in roller derby, just being able to wind down that clock, hang on to your points, and not give up a thing. I'm going to shout out to crew number 4, our skating official, Mr. Beard, Major Buzzkill, Ali Apocalypse, the Enforcer, Mr. Fire, Jennifer Russell, and her Rodriguez. Thank you for wearing those zebra stripes and keeping us all safe.
Our lovely zebra team, and we can't forget our NSOs. Normally we call them our flamingos because they're wearing pink, but we switched it out this year and we're wearing black. So I don't know, maybe they're more like Black Panthers or.
I'm sure each league is going to get creative on what they call them. In my home league, we call them our prison ponies.
Oh, that's a good one, prison ponies.
Yeah, there we go. So shout out to Pinky Rye, our jam timer, Party McFly, Tamazon, Wolfram, Lydia Beats, Evasive Species, Firewalker, Nick Nugget, Telena DePlease, and Nova Bite. I hope that I got everyone. Thank you for your time. And here we are, Jam 1 action. Queen's Court, Our Ladies of Pain, Buffalo versus Guelph. This is going to be a competitive game of roller derby.
Oh, this will be definitely a good game to watch here on streaming. They're still being held up in the pack. They can't seem to get any little opening to find. Oh, and on the outside, Ladies of Pain makes it through. That is Mazel Tov Cocktail.
Yes, Kylo Ren hot on her tails. This skater Kylo Ren has impressed me all day, every game I've seen from Queen City. Really impressive.
Yeah, she knew she wasn't going to be able to get through there. She calls it off. Did she make any points? No.
That's, we're holding it off. No, 0-0. First jam underway. Only about 45 seconds of gameplay there, so anything can happen. That's Butter Tart and She Biscuit fighting for points here. Nice tripod here from Queen's Court on the outside.
A little bit of an early fall, but she got right back up. It's knocked out to the outside. She scoots in on the inside, and Ladies of Pain has lead jammer status.
Shout out to Royal City Roller Girls for always bringing a super big fan crew. Amazing when your senior skaters support the fresh like this by coming out and just cheering. A lot of these Royal City skaters they just came here to be super fans, which is part of why that Royal family is just thriving right now.
Absolutely. So we got our first points on the board there. We're at 10 points for Ladies of Pain. Queen's Court, she's stuck in that hard tripod. They are not giving an inch on that one. Finally, she breaks out. That was a tough one for her. She looks pretty tired. Oh, and we have a penalty. Yeah, penalty there for
She Biscuit going to the penalty box. So we're playing a full 2 minutes here, giving Butter Tart an opportunity to put some points up on the board.
And that she does. 4-5.
only 4 penalties allowed here in these 20-minute games. So everyone counts. If we're already only into the second jam and we've got skaters hitting the penalty box, we got to watch that, because I don't think Queen's Court has a very big roster here today. So it's really important that we keep everyone out of the box so we're not exhausting the skaters that we do have.
Yeah, there's already been a couple of games where people have been expelled for too many penalties.
Fouling out.
Fouling out.
Fouling out, right? A foul out is when you get the maximum number of penalties. Expulsion is doing for something egregious. I had to correct my sister because she posted on her Facebook that she was ejected. I said, no, you were not. Because if you're ejected, I don't think they're going to let you skate another game.
Yeah, if you're expulsion, you don't get to play in the rest of the tournament.
I think you're done for the tournament, and I believe if it's a sanctioned game, you're potentially having some consequences even beyond that. But a nice 14-10 run there. Our Ladies of Pain
closing that gap up.
Yeah, 10-14. It's anybody's game with 16 minutes left here. Our Ladies of Pain jammer pushing up at the front. Nice tripod and recycling from QCRG. Beidou just not quite keeping her skates under her, losing that jammer, but Kylo Ren just sneaking through there.
Olivia Wilde coming back into the pack here now, looking for a spot. She's checking the inside. Gets caught up by that tripod. They got a strong tripod, Queen's Court. Queen's Court jammer down on the ground and right back up again. Sliding, if you're staying in bounds, so she's sliding her way through the jammers, or through the blockers. Olivia's Wilde coming back into the to the pack now. Caught right up, almost looked like she had an elbow to the neck. Kylo Ren looking tired, but she's been picking up those points.
Olivia's Wilde shutting it down, listening to her bench coach, picking up 8 points for Our Ladies of Pain. Queen's Court picking up 4, 14-22.
I want to give a little shout out to our sponsors here that we have today. We have the Pie Commission, Complete Energy Solutions, Magnum Fire Protection, the Inverve Group, Mayflower Landscaping, and of course rollergirl.ca. 15 minutes, 5 minutes already passed, only 50 minutes left of this game. 22-14. Looks like Ladies of Pain's almost through the blockers, and she does make it through for lead jammer status.
Some great offense attempts here from Gildo, trying to get those blue blockers off of her jammer.
Molotov Cocktails coming in. She had a big wide gap there. She was almost made it through, and then they saw her coming and they closed it up pretty quick, but she did make it through on that one. They're still holding off 212, which is KT Glitter Sparkles. I love the name KT Glitter Sparkles. That's a great name. I love that derby name, KT, when you're watching this.
Our Ladies of Pain just racking up points here. That's number 42, Mazel Tov Cocktail. Just putting point after point up on the board. Has the, I think I see a helmet cover pass on Queen's Court.
Mazel Tov is looking tired, but she's still racking in those points.
But Butter Tart looking a little gassed there, but willing to take the star for her team. Bit of a pile up there.
Yeah,
I think it was accidental, so no low block call, but enough to shut down that point scoring for Our Ladies of Pain. 17-0 run. Ouch there.
Yeah, Mostov calling it down line on the ground.
I believe Our Ladies of Pain won the whole kit and caboodle last year, so I think they're looking for a repeat.
Yeah, I remember that. That was a pretty awesome time there. Oh, we're getting some tweets coming in here, guys. Let's see what we've got here. Red Lip Renegade is a super bench coach. So happy she got her boot off and is healing up, and that's from Annette B.
And Red Lips Renegade was, I believe, the bench coach for the Quad City Hot Rods. That was the game previous. We got a timeout here. Looks like Necromatrix and Babcat are going to take some time to try to regroup their court skaters.
Tweet out here from Champagne, Alexandra. We usually use the French, or we Try this one more time. We usually used the English terms even if we play in French. Great work, by the way, guys. FNF Derby 2018. Let's see your tweets, guys. Come on in.
Yeah, we do have a couple of traveling teams from La Belle Province. So nice to see that we're all playing the same game. We're all using English terms. I'm sure they get to communicate with each other en français. A little bit of an advantage there.
Just a touch, especially unfortunately for us non-French-speaking people.
But once you get to those higher level games, I mean, it's an international sport, so they could be speaking anything.
Yeah.
Great job from number 410 Queen's Court, Mini Mean.
Beto there picking up lead for Queen's Court here. They're holding off 857 there. She's pretty strong. That's Alex Slammer the Great holding her back. A little bit of
that
a
looked
wipe
like
out.
Contact from the back to me, but nobody else seems to be calling it here from the outside. Again, those prison ponies, our zebra friends, are the ones that have all the say.
Well, it is very difficult to see. I mean, I can understand why, because we're on the outside of the track, we have a better view of the stuff that's happening toward the outside of the track.
We
A lot
just
of
have
them are
a
inside.
different view, and
Yeah.
I'm not surprised Gildo's going to the box for some after the whistle contact, because the gem was definitely called off before she put that booty on that jammer. So again, that's why we're here. We're learning the game. We're learning about penalties. We're learning about rules, all the things.
Queen's Court jammer hitting that wall and right busted through.
Kylo Ren with a lead jam for Queen's Court. Up against Olivia's Wild. Mini Mean just not letting her go there in the front. Much needed power jam situation.
Yeah, she's calling it off there. It took a second for the ref to see her.
Yeah, four quick points up for Queen's Court. 21-39, still with 11 and a half minutes on the game clock. Could be anyone's game.
You sure could. So go ahead and tweet me, guys. It's hashtag FNF Derby 2018. If I see a good tweet, I'll announce it here at the booth.
Excellent. Thanks to Hogtown Roller Derby for hosting this amazing event.
Oh, she almost made it through there. Got it recycled back, unfortunately. Trying to push it through. She only has 2 blockers to push through, and they're doing a really good job holding her. And she does make it through. That's Molotov cocktail. Mazel tov cocktail.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov.
Mazel tov to Mazel tov cocktail with that lead jam status for Our Lady of Pain as KT Glitter Sparkles tries to fight through a very strong tripod in blue there at the back. Got to watch for that rope, though.
Yeah, she got recycled back. Meanwhile, Mazel tov cocktail picked up another 4 points on that loop. And KT Glitter Sparkles picking up 4 as well.
Some great line work by Mazel tov cocktail, hanging in there as Gildo and Beto work together to hold her in. Back into the pack, Katie Glitter Sparkles and Mazel tov cocktail.
Oh, look at her do that toe work getting through. She almost made it through.
We hate the toe work in practice. I hate the toe work in practice.
I hate toe work.
But it's so important.
KT Sparkle's still trying to get held up in here. And it looks like we got a bit of a star pass there. The pivot 410. Mini Mean did get the panty from KT Sparkles.
Oh, she's
and
getting a
it was an
penalty.
illegal score pass, sending her to the box, giving an opportunity for a power jam here.
And this is going to be a learning opportunity. I think the officials are probably going to have to, is she going to the box as the jammer or as the pivot? Because if the...
She has the panties.
I know, but if the helmet cover pass was illegal, there you go. I'm watching them switch around seats. I'm seeing that the helmet cover pass was illegal. Both jammer and pivot are serving penalties.
Wow, there's something you don't see very often.
It happens. It is very much a new skater common mistake. I see it a lot in junior roller derby. That's sort of where I'm spending most of my time these days. And those kids have been known to toss helmet covers. And so pivot, Queen's Court pivot has left the penalty box, so not serving a penalty. That's going to be a jammer penalty on Queen City for an illegal helmet cover pass.
So Damon D at Tazar Kasim says this was a great bout. Hashtag FNF Derby 2018. And Damon also posted saying my derby name would be Tracy Chapman. Tracy
Parlant Francais?
Parlant Francais.
Okay. All right, and here we are back in this flat track action with a power jam advantage for Our Ladies of Pain. I noticed Necromatrix and Bobcat have put Kylo Ren out as a pivot.
It's a good backup call to have in case you can't get through.
Yes, anticipating that jammer was trying to pass the star earlier.
Yeah, She Biscuit made it through. And she's immediately passing that panty, and she does so. So Kylo Ren now is the new jammer.
Yes, a great strategy. As long as your pivot is in front of the pack, then it's an effective thing.
I think that she had that planned right all down on the bench.
Yeah, that's when your bench coach is a jammer. They know those types of moves. But important to force the call off. Our Ladies of Pain only putting up 4 points as QCRG forces that call off with a helmet cover pass. 25-56 in favor of Our Ladies of Pain from Royal City Roller Girls.
Yeah, and Our Ladies of Pain, they do have one in the sin bin right now, so they're starting here short. Ladies of Pain, she gets right into that tripod.
Awesome job seeing that open up on that outside line as the court skaters hold back Our Ladies of Pain just enough to get their jammer. Lead jam status, so no points for Olivia's Wild. And Beidou, picking up a set of 4, 29-56.
Setting up here for, looks like Jam 20, or Jam 10, sorry. Nice push to the outside there, a little bit of an elbow, but she got away with it. The refs didn't see that one. Pushing her way through this. 9-9-2, Kylo Ren again.
So close. Kylo Ren getting lead jam for Queen's Court. Going to try to haul that behind up through the pack, get up some points, and I'm guessing Necro's looking for a quick hit it and quit it, get a few points up, and call.
And that's exactly what she did.
I think the goal is to just shut down Our Ladies of Pain there. Let's not let them get any more points up on the board. Chip, chip, chip away. Still lots of time in roller derby with 6 minutes left.
Yeah, you could literally change the point score on that one to Queen's Court's favor.
Yeah, it's, what are we at? I can't do that.
Just under 6 minutes now.
The point differential could be any person's game. I've seen
25 points right now.
Yeah, I've seen 23-point power jams happen.
Yeah.
The right or wrong thing needs to happen depending on what color jersey you're wearing.
Oh, she scoots there on the outside.
Beidou getting through for lead jam. Much needed for Queen's Court. Hoping to little offense here.
Violent below
Yes,
there.
some great teamwork there on the offense from Queen's Court.
Coming around just now for her scoring pass. This is the first time she's been jamming for this game. And she does make it through for her 4. Beidou easy peasy on the outside. She sticks it.
No, track cut for Beidou.
Oh. What'd she go for? Did you see what the call was?
I'm sure it was a tiny little track cut. I noticed, and Lolo and I were talking about this previously. If you're on the rope, if you feel that rope at all, you've got to recycle to the back of the pack. Officials are, on the rope is technically in, but if you're on it, you're also over it. You can't.
I thought
you
it
can't
was a
have
close one there. I thought she had stuck it. I guess she didn't.
The crowd is getting rowdy here as Royal City Roller Girls cheer on Violent Boudelaire.
Boudelaire.
Like boudoir?
Yeah, maybe.
Okay. Either way, she's awesome, picking up points. Beidou back out, lost that L, but still putting up points.
Coming back in. Oh, there's a little bit of a wipeout. And she's trying to call it off.
She's trying to call it off, but
Ref's
she can't.
not seeing her.
She can't, and that was just a track
And
cut.
she just got a cut.
Those things are exhaustion and inexperience. That's where those calls end up happening. So,
And they're going to start the next jam with a power jam now for.
and I see some O's happening from the blue team, Our Lady of Pain. So in these 20-minute games, each team is allowed one official review where they can officially say, hey, you know what, refs? I don't agree with that call, and they can politely challenge that with the hopes that they can get some sort of track advantage there.
Won the review. I've seen people, one in particular, one of our head announcer, his name is Jax, was coaching one time, and he called a track penalty. It was just a fun game, and he called a official review for someone going over and slapping the other person on the behind. And he won it.
Well, I think that's inappropriate contact.
They were husband and wife.
Right. Well, but it was contact with an official, or was it an open division gauge?
It was just a fun game. It
But
was
a co-ed game?
Yeah.
It was a skater to a skater?
Skater to a skater.
Oh, yeah.
And he won the review. I never laughed so hard.
Well, you got to keep your hands to yourself. No touching the other team. Only your own team.
Yeah, that was a fun game.
So Buzzkill and the rest of this herd here are going to discuss whatever it is that Carpe Decem and
Hopefully
her coaching team saw. I'm going to take my head off, so maybe I can.
You're going to take your head off. This is going to be an
earphones
interesting
off
thing.
so I can hear the announcing on the house and maybe know what's going on. You're up.
Okay, so the official reviews are going to be announced here in just a second. We have the house announcer announcing the review. I can't hear it with the headphones on. So we're going to go ahead, and she's heard the review, and she's going to let us know what was said.
They're looking for an egregious back block on Alex Sammer the Great from Queen's Court. So apparently number 857 made a pretty big hit on the back of that jammer. I can't recall who it was. And Our Ladies of Pain coaching team is looking for an egregious call. I'm not sure what happens there, if that's just a standard penalty or if that warrants something more severe.
So an egregious call. Is she in the penalty box now? Can you see if she's there?
I can't see beyond the herd.
Yeah, it's a little difficult with that zebra herd in the way. Alexander Slammer the Great, that's who is being reviewed right now. Crowd's having some entertainment and clapping and shouting. So they're going to go ahead and they're going to see whether or not if the official review was going to be upheld or not.
The referees did not agree that it was an egregious back block, so Our Ladies of Pain have lost their one and only official review with 3.5 minutes left in this game. It's worth a try. Everybody got a little bit of a rest. Power Jam still here for
Our Ladies
Our
of
Ladies of
Pain.
Pain.
Yeah, that's skater 125, Olivia's Wild.
Pushing through. I see Kyla Wren out there with the stripe again, so if I can say this because Our Ladies of Pain can't hear what I'm saying here.
Yeah.
I would anticipate a star pass there when you're...
As soon as she comes back on.
Well, when you've got your superstar jammer out there as a blocker with the stripe.
Yeah, and there's
I would
the panties.
expect so. And she's already removed the helmet cover in anticipation for that pass.
Trying to get it to her. They know that they're under. She made it through. She's got the panty. It looks like they're not going to be called for anything, so she's now the new jammer.
Yeah, but again, forcing that call off. So 9-0 run there for Our Ladies of Pain, 88-42. Some really great roller derby going on. Lots of learning opportunities. Super duper times here.
So tweet your pictures. Tweet me here, FNF. Hashtag FNF Derby 2018. Fresh and furious. Gotta love it here. Watching all these newbies playing a tournament probably for the first time in their lives. It's pretty exciting.
Kyla Wren with lead jammer for Queen's Court as that nice wall of black blockers is really doing a great job of holding back Mazel Tov Cocktail.
She hops around on the outside line there on her toes and just makes it through pretty quick.
Great toe stop work. I'm always curious what the pre-derby athletic background is for some of these. I'm guessing Kyla Wren was at the very least a hockey player.
Yeah, hockey player, ice skater, some sort.
She should have got one. But I'm not sure if Necro's going to go there because there was only one. She totally did a loop around that back blue blocker, and she got two. There you go. All right, 1.5 minutes or so left here in this game.
40-point spread between the two of them. I'm trying to figure out who would be, if they win this game, they're going to be playing.
I'm not sure who's playing this next game.
North Central, I think.
And Nemesis. Nemesis won that game 9. So it'll be Nemesis and North Central next here.
Oh, Nemesis won game 9?
Yes, I only wrote them down, so I'm guessing they did.
All right, so it would be Nemesis against, more than likely, Our Ladies of Pain.
Nope, Nemesis against North Central is our next game.
Oh, is it?
And then Our Ladies of Pain will make it in.
Oh, Our Ladies of Pain to make it to the next one.
And I do believe we get into full 60-minute games. I'm not sure if it's just for the championship game or what.
If we do a 60-minute, it will more than likely just be for the very final game. I can't see them doing that. Usually they change it to a half an hour for the final.
Thank you for knowing that. It's been a long day and lots of derby happening.
All right. All right, so Ladies of Pain should be calling it off now. They have quite the lead, and the period is officially over as far as the clock goes.
Helmet cover pass there on Queen's Court as Gildo.
They've dropped the panty.
No, she's dropped the pivot stripe. Put the star on her.
Oh,
helmet.
did she? Okay.
So nothing illegal there. But we are unofficially a victory of 103-48 in favor of Our Ladies of Pain from Royal City Roller Girls. Waiting for that swooping whistle to make it official. Sea of blue here on trackside looking to give high fives.
Yeah, Royal City Roller Girls out of Guelph, Ontario, and there was our final whistle. It is a final 103 Our Ladies of Pain to 48 Queen's Court.
Yeah, so Court will be taking that drive down at QEW back to Buffalo. They've played their 3 games, which is great. I'm always glad when teams are getting their
Get the third game in. That's nice.
The third game in. I always feel bad when somebody gets out after their 2. Some of these teams have traveled a long way, so great to see that happening.
Well, I want to thank you. That was just lovely.
My pleasure. My name is Viola DeRola. I'm not sure where I will be next, but I'm sure you will hear from me again. #FNF Derby 2018.
And this is Bubbles the Brave signing out. Thanks, guys.